Welcome, everybody, back to our Assessing Survivor podcast as we finish up Marquesas. We're at the finale. How y'all feeling?
Great. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yep.
I
It
was
was
crying.
You was crying?
Yes. I wasn't crying for real, but my eyes was sweating a little bit.
Sweating.
Okay. Okay.
Because I really thought the other girl was gonna win.
It was close. I thought it was gonna be a clean sweep, but it was close, bro. I was surprised, but man, it was such a victory. Just how these last two episodes went with all the like racial stuff going on, it was just so it was refreshing to see her be the first Black woman to win Survivor up until this point. Sean got a car, so he even got something out of it. So, I felt
it's
good.
It's not as special no more because everybody got a car now.
True, Didi, but still, he got a car to take back to the
Was it better than Colby's? With the tent in the back?
Yeah, because
I actually like Colby's car. I actually like that car.
Ew, gross. No, I'd rather have Sean's car personally. It's something that I'd be like, all right, I drive, with no car note. Like he said, you don't get no car note. Shoot.
True. I guess we should go back to all the drama in the episode before the finale with Kathy in the middle of the two duos-ish with Sean and Vecepia and old Pascal and Aaliyah. How do you think Kathy played that?
I say this wholeheartedly with everything in me. Kathy is a dumbass bitch. Why in the fuck would you vote for them and you know clearly they're going to vote against you? That's the dumbest shit I ever saw in my life on that fucking series overall. It's just stupid. It made no sense. That pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah, it was a very bad move. I feel like she knew she made the wrong decision as soon as she made it.
As she should.
And so that's why, honestly, I don't feel bad for what happened later on.
Nope.
When I don't feel bad, like I don't feel bad because it's kind of like, well, you should have picked the right side from the jump. And I don't know. I thought it was weird how defensive and how pretty much Pascal's racism couldn't be hidden no more. And he just couldn't help himself. And I don't know. I just thought it was so interesting that he switched up like that after them trying to be fake. It's just fake for me. I don't like the fakeness, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And like, I mean, it was clearly Pascal was grouping them together when they never really had a thing. I mean, they had a thing, but they didn't have an alliance.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to get the shit off of him and Leah.
Yeah. And so I feel that way with me and Rochelle though for my season. I feel like people thought we were so close, but like the point is like when you own a show like this with somebody that you can relate with outside of the show, just over like basic stuff, you automatically have a bond. But like Sean and V said, like we didn't say, look, we working together to the end and we never gonna vote each other. That was not the case. So I mean, that was the case for me and Rochelle, but we just was cool. But I feel like we kind of got grouped more hard together because we were both Black girls.
Yeah, and it was under-edited, but Vecepia was pretty savage with her voting. Like she voted out Rob when she really didn't have to vote out Rob. So like I do think from Vecepia's point of view, I do think if she had to vote out Sean, she would have voted out Sean. I don't know if it would have been the other way around, though. I think Sean was riding.
Yeah, no, for sure. He more loyal. He play a more loyal game, and I think it just got a lot to do with how he was raised, where he grew up at. Like your word is your bond, and you just got to stick to that. And so I think
I don't like how hard bitch tried to come out there trying to go off on somebody with their weak ass roast or whatever the fuck she tried to do. What's her name? Is Tammy? I don't know. I don't like how she fucking tried to come out there like that. Like, sit your ass the fuck down. Talking about some she flipping this way and that way. Bitch, she was switched on two different teams. Hold on.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the last tribal council, she tried to come all hard, but she was pretty lame.
Okay, I was kind of fast forwarding through that part a little bit because I'm like, blah, blah, blah. But I did hear her be like, I thought it was so weird when people was like, I don't think neither one of them should win. I don't feel like neither one of them deserve it, you know? And I'm just like, man, y'all being so salty and so bitter and like not trying to give V credit for good moves. Voting out Rob, whether they call it deceiving, shiesty, or what, it got her to where she needed to be. So, I mean, I stand by it. Every move she made, every turn she had to do, you know, and like she said, that's between her and God, and he know that he wanted her to do that to win that $1 million. So that's what they had to do.
And I don't like how they fucking trying to comfort them at all. Talking about some, you did this, you're deceptive. All y'all deceptives. What the fuck do you mean? Like, how you want to argue with somebody for acting just like you? You just mad because you got outplayed. That's all it was.
Yeah, that's
So
why bitter juries get on my nerves.
I knew they were gonna be a better jury. I knew it went all black and shit. Bitch, I don't scare nobody. I would fight on it. Like the way he cut off V, I would have lost that $1 million right then and there because he
Who cut
wasn't
V off? Who cut V
uh
off?
the general. He wasn't gonna cut me off. I was like, bitch, I'm not done talking yet. Like I was saying, I don't
He
regret
cut her
anything.
off.
Yeah, he was like, I'm just asking for a straight answer. But when what's her name? When Aaliyah was explaining herself, he didn't cut her off, but he was just like this. He didn't say nothing. He was just like, why you ain't talking to her? Why you ain't cutting her off?
Well, you know, they just V knew she was gonna have to fight from. I don't like how they try to make it seem like she wasn't pulling her weight, you know, like she
Oh
don't
yeah,
do
that's it.
nothing, you know. And I'm like, dude,
That's what I was talking about when Pascal was grouping them together. Just because
yeah,
Sean was lazy doesn't mean V was lazy. Because as soon as the tribe swap happened, she was definitely working.
And
yeah,
Sean
sure.
still did more work than Aaliyah.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Nalia just got away with it because she's so young and small, and everybody thought she was just a sweetie pie and being cute or whatever. So
Honestly, the Leah social game definitely wasn't that good, though. I'm surprised she got 3 votes.
Pascal to Pascal.
Only to Pascal.
I know who
Pascal.
voted for her. Did y'all see? Did y'all see
Yeah.
It
her?
was Pascal, Zoe. I don't know who the other person was. It was
Robert.
either I didn't see generals. I didn't see what's the one that got crossed?
John.
Kendall. What her name begin with a K? Kendall. Kathy. It was Kathy, General, and Tammy. I didn't see their votes. So it's one of them people.
Y'all think Kathy respected what V did by making it deal with Nalia?
She was probably bitter. I'll look it up.
I would have broke my pen writing down Aaliyah.
Yeah, Nalia she didn't deserve it to me, and that's being straight up, you know, like taking the fact out that I wanted V to win because I wanted her to win. I feel like Nalia straight up does not have a resume to be like, look, I pulled these moves and I did this stuff, and this is why I deserve $1 million, or I got to know people. When V won that immunity based on just simply knowing people and the relationship she built, it reminded me of me winning mine from just knowing people and shit. And it goes to show that if you listen and get to know people and have a good social game, then you can get far and it will take you somewhere.
Yep, you are right.
This shit salty as fuck.
You don't like it, Didi?
What are you eating?
Ramen. He put too much seasoning on it.
On the ramen?
Well, if you're hungry enough, you should enjoy it.
That's true.
It's too much because I like salt. It shouldn't be too salty for me.
Wait,
Pull an Aspen, pour some sugar in there.
I always put sugar in there.
I hope you playing.
Well, while I look this up, I guess we can continue talking about Kathy. How do you feel about her losing that last immunity just because she didn't want to show her boobs?
I ain't gonna lie, me and Ashley said we felt like it was kind of Nalia's fault, you know, because she like, you know, and I'm like, bitch, I'm out here to win $1 million. I don't care if my nipples out. You better just let it be out. I don't care. I don't care. I just feel like it was lame, you know. I mean, not that I wanted Kathy to win, but I felt like Nalia made her lose. That's how I felt.
I don't think so. Like, even though I don't like that bitch Nalia, but it was Kathy's fault. Kathy shouldn't have looked down. Like, what the fuck you looking down for? She told you what the fuck it was. Just pull your fucking shirt up. You didn't have to look down for that.
Or just leave your titties out if you want $1 million.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, it's just a break in concentration after so long. They were
Yeah,
up there for
I didn't even
hours.
see it. That was my thing. Is like I didn't see Kathy's boobs being out.
It was at the top. I saw it.
You did? You seen her titties?
Not her. It was just the top. It wasn't even out. It was just gonna come out because she was leaning over, and as she was leaning over, that's when she said, "Watch your chest," and that's when she looked down and fell. Rather than just using her free hand and going like this the whole time, she just
yeah.
You have a free hand.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I think V played that so well to just be like, you know what, I'll let you win, but just take me with you. And for Nalia to say, I was gonna take her anyway, it just shows how cocky she was. And it's funny that she thought that she had it that made over V to be like, you know, like, I don't care. I just thought that was funny.
It was Zoe, Pascal, and Kathy that voted for Nalia. And then Sean, Robert, Tammy, and John voted for Vecepia.
So Kathy was bitter.
Yes.
Yeah, Sean, Robert, Tammy, and who? John?
Yeah.
So the general still voted for her after doing all that shit. Probably because she held her weight, bro. And Vecepia don't let, you know, like, I respect how she don't take no shit and she don't let people just like dog her and stuff. You know, she know what she be talking about. She a smart woman. I respect it.
She was a little less aggressive for me. But then again, she won.
She had to play politically a little bit.
Yeah. She won. I'm gonna say right now, nobody would have voted for me except for Sean, because I would have went off on every fucking body there. Like, first of all, bitch, who the fuck is
I don't know. I don't know if I believe that, because in games you're very a social player.
Nobody ever called me out.
Yeah,
because I didn't do nothing for them to call me out. But when people did question my judgment, I would call them out. Like, who the fuck is you talking to?
I would like to see that. That would be interesting to watch how that unfolds.
Going back to the previous elimination, though, we got to see our first rock draw because they finally changed the tie rule. There's no more, if you were voted for, then if you had more votes early in the game, you're out, like we saw in Australian Outback. It's now a random draw to try and get people to change their votes. They didn't change. Pascal gets screwed, but
that was his
glad he got screwed.
That's what he get. He should have fucking voted for Nalia or Kathy. Right. You should have voted for Nalia.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
that's just his fault. He said it feels purple, and it was. That was so fucking hilarious.
What's funny is I feel like he Damn, never mind, I forgot.
The weed kicking in. It was time for him to go anyway. His ass passing out of shit.
Yeah. He didn't even make the next tribal council on jury because he was sick or something.
Oh, I was gonna say, how he gonna have the nerve to be like, be up in camp, looking how he looking, and then when Kathy's like, yeah, you know, Pascal, he's he don't want to be here that much. He like, whoa, don't speak for me. I'm like, well, you do look like you need to get the fuck off the island and go to a hotel. Right. And clearly you did, you know.
A hospital.
Like, you should have left a long time ago, but I thought that was interesting.
He was sick that he got eliminated, so he had fell out. That's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he didn't. He should have went home. You know, you should have made a choice. That's what happened when you leave stuff up to chance. I feel like Jeff, he precursored it though. You know, he's like, now Pascal has a chance of getting eliminated. And then
Pascal did it too, because he said it feel purple.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, I'm glad they changed that rule though, because it definitely makes people vote in the future instead of leaving it up to chance.
Oh yeah, people get mad about that because I ain't finna risk my life. when I ain't on the chopping block for you,
Mhm.
fuck it.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often. I mean, we covered most things. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about?
No, Sean, he did a good job. He did a good job. Sorry, these fucking I gotta keep these gnats off of my plants. I think Sean did a good job on his win. He killed that. He deserved that. It was nice to see him come out victorious on that.
Yeah.
And poor Pascal. He just was out there looking old and frail the whole time, bro. Like, dude, I'm pretty sure it was that challenge where he like fell and hit the dirt, and I'm like, whoa, he ain't getting back up from that. He done broke a hip or something, you know? Like, I was nervous for him.
I think he just used a lot of energy because there was some challenges. He kicked some ass in for being that old out there, but I think these last couple of weeks he's just been
He
tired,
stopped eating too.
allowed to do it.
They should have been out there trying to catch them chickens. They're gonna say
I don't think they saw him.
the last day they did.
Yeah, I was like, where the fuck they come from? Like all these fucking chickens and pigs coming out. I was glad they didn't see him, but still, I was like, damn, they coming out the last day.
They
I
were
know,
like,
but
bye, bitches, you didn't see us before.
Buck, bitch.
exactly.
Well, I mean, I guess that covers it. Any thoughts on the overall season? I know Dee Dee says she likes Australian Outback better, but
Yeah, I still like Australian Outback better.
No, I feel like this one was a better season. It was more gameplay. It was more like they were starting to get the hang of the game Survivor, I feel like, in this one. So
yeah.
They were at an easy location.
I mean, I don't know if this is easy.
The only detrimental part was the no bugs.
True, and they didn't have as much food. Like last season, they had chickens, pigs, all that shit.
But they caught it.
Exactly.
What I'm saying, this season, food was like right there at their feet. They didn't have to go out and get it.
And I guess
So, but still food. And then little muscle thingies. I would have died on that beach.
It was cute watching Sean. I don't know. Sean was my favorite, I think, person this season, just because how he evolved and was out there,
Oh my God.
like catching those whatever the things is, you know.
Yeah, he's definitely my favorite too. He's just a character.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I liked how he called out Kathy. I think that's what got him voted out though, was like the big roar at Tribal. But I mean, I liked it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was like, yeah, call him out.
Kathy was acting dumb though.
She was. Because she didn't want to like make no bad blood or something. I don't know. I thought it was
the final five. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think that would be the time to start making some bad blood.
Yeah. I think she made a mistake right there. That's what cost her the game, honestly, was voting out Sean.
Mm-hmm. I called her a stupid bitch while she did it. Mm-hmm.
Especially because she was acting so hard, like she was gonna rock with them, and like she understood that she had no chance in hell if she didn't. So
right, like she was really just playing for third.
Yeah. Which I heard that I don't know if it was V or Nalia that was saying like first place get $1 million and then second place get $100,000. I'm like, I never knew that second place got that much money. I mean,
I thought it was 10.
No, they said 100,000.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow. I knew they got money, but I thought it was 10.
That's a big deal. Plus on top of your daily stipend, because they get paid every day they out there, I'm sure. And then it's probably like $100 or something like
that. Ain't worth it.
It's probably more than that now.
Yeah, but now it's probably more in the day, I'm sure. Like, you know, you made something for even just being out there, but it's like, dang, man, $100,000. I see now why some people just take goats with them, or like some people okay with being second place necessarily. I don't know. It's weird to me, but
I mean, yeah, I agree. Lily, I guess, still got paid for her weak ass game.
Right, $100,000.
I played a better game than her, and I ain't even know what I was doing.
Exactly. And she trying to act like she was out there strategizing and stuff.
On day 24, that's when I really started planning to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I feel like she was not very good at that final tribal council either, explaining herself. I mean, V
No.
kind of didn't explain herself as much as she should have either, but I feel like Nelly was just bad.
She was babbling and like.
Yeah.
Although the
staring away
jury
from
was
the
so
question.
bitter, I mean, it's kind of hard when they're so bitter.
True. It is hard. It is hard. Luckily, I mean, I didn't feel like I had to like pitch my shit to a bitter jury. I feel like my jury was pretty, maybe a few people, but for the most part, I feel like that's where you gotta shine at, is knowing how to. I've like practiced my speech and shit for like days, dude. I like practiced, and so I was like, fuck, I gotta get this shit, because you only got one chance, and this is make or break for some people.
I didn't give a fuck.
Well, the
Did you have
bitter jury wasn't towards you; it was towards Elizabeth.
Exactly. That's why I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, Elizabeth could not deal
You
with
should've
Dot's
made friends.
bitterness. Well, I guess that about sums up Marquesas. We will move on to the Amazon probably.
What season is that?
Amazon. Ooh.
This sounds like deadly.
Sounds deadly.
No, it sounds great. Don't you want to go to the Amazon? Like, like the rain.
To see all the spiders and the fucking unidentified creatures and shit? No. What the hell? It's like
Where do you
over
go to vacation?
normal places.
Mexico. Never mind.
I didn't go there yet. They still got the border closed.
Well, I guess that does it all for assessing Survivor this week. We'll return with the Amazon at some point. There might be a break in between airing. We'll be recording still, but we'll see if Alex comes back. Maybe I'll add someone else if Alex can't make it. I don't know. But for now, we'll see you all next time.